right, welcome back to Just Enough Garage. Today, as you see, guess what? We're starting out with some welding. Me, Mariana, and myself are building a gas tank for the old 36 Oldsmobile. Okay, so, all right, to catch you all up, thanks for watching, first of all. Second of all, subscribe, like, comment. We're trying to get more subscriptions. That's better for us. It helps fund projects, whatever. Okay, that being said, I am going to literally build a gas tank out of this brass sheet that is steel with brass. It's right thickness. It's going to be polished. As you saw in the opener, if this is your first time watching, this is a 1936 Oldsmobile. Yeah, I've got pieces all over the backyard. I have a couple of weeks to finish it before my personal goal of the first day of summer, taking it for a cruise.
It's auditioning for the Blue Man Group right now, but
too bad it couldn't hit some buckets.
We're making a bucket for it.
Anyways, so we made a pattern, Mariana and myself. Let me show you where it goes. Come on, go for a walk.
Walking.
Luckily, there's no floor in the trunk.
Oh, lucky.
So this will be easy.
Lucky.
This will be easy to see. So
our microwave box.
Right. Anyways, you see this? I'll just demonstrate. This bracket is arched. We made this to fit the shape. Go ahead and show underneath, Mary, what it's going to look like.
Okay.
This is kind of the approximate. I don't have it exactly right.
Yeah, wouldn't that look slick, all shiny?
So we wanted to do 28 inches wide, and the material is 32, so it's going to be about from here to here. Mary estimated that at 24 gallons.
For the 28, but you add those extra 4 inches, and it's like a 30-gallon tank all of a sudden.
You're going to be able to do states instead of just miles. All right, so we got a 51 by 28, which is now 32, so just disregard that.
You have to cross it out again.
2 minutes ago, I spent here with my hand on my old crappy Lennox cutters and made 4 things. One is the end for this side. One is the end.
Could you tell where I got my handwriting from?
And then these are the bosses or divisions or whatever. They're going to be in the middle. And of course I left some.
You call them bosses?
I don't know what they're called.
Okay.
Anyways, these will be in the stiffeners. So they'll have 4. There'll be 2 ends and then 2 in the middle. And then after we get it all put together, I'll figure out.
You're scratching it up.
I'll figure out where the bottom is, punch a hole in it. Of course, we'll need to pressure test this, and I'll go over that when we're done. So what happens is we'll put 2 or 3, 4 pounds of compressed air in it, soapy water. It'll make bubbles, and then you just keep welding until the bubbles go away. If that fails, then we take a bunch of gas tank sealers.
Oh, speaking of compressed, not compressed, we didn't show them that, but that don't leak.
Oh yeah, we worked on the radio.
We talked about it, and I polished it up, so it'll be also brassy.
There was a lot of turds coming out of it now that you polished it.
Rusty.
Yeah, there was mouses and seeds and then rust.
A whole wasp. He caught it in his hand. It was a dead one.
Yeah.
But
and there was also one of those
weevils.
I don't know what the hell they're called.
Okay.
There, some kind of little critter was in there.
It had long since
mud
passed.
daubers.
Yeah, that's what I said. A weevil.
Okay. Weevil, mud daubers, sure, they're the same. Anyways, we're done with this. Goes over there for later. Let's get set up with the other thing, and we're going to try to fold this around. And so the seam that's going to be this piece is one piece. I'm going to seam it on the top and layer it, and then weld. These tabs, if we did it right, because I don't have to weld this inside, it's just going to be positioned there as stiffeners. So I don't know. I mean, you know what? Nobody should do this on camera the first time they've ever built something like this. They should do it and then just show you. And then
I feel like that applies to everything that you do for the first time. Maybe not on camera, unless you're like, I want to watch it back so I can improve.
No, we're just hacks and we're going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work, like everything on this car,
I was thinking maybe like something like gymnastics that you'd want to watch back.
I have a vision for this, and somehow having a big square plastic tank in the rear is just not what I want.
What about your big square plastic battery box?
I'm okay with that.
Oh, are you going to make a brass box to go
I should. Thanks, Mary.
Oh, shoot.
You know what?
This means more plastic peeling.
I really need some sheet metal tools. All right, let me get the camera stand. We'll get rolling here. Well, this has been a huge goddamn failure. The metal's too thin. Come here, Mary. I'll show you why it's too thin.
Okay.
This machine is 240 volts. It's 210 millimatic. It's on 1, and it can't go any lower. There is no more turn down. It's no more. It just can't do it. The wire's too heavy. The heat's too heavy.
Come on, you long big stand. Sorry for the crappy filming.
It got in there crooked. It didn't work. The principle is sound. You know, for this is our throwaway experience. So what really
now it's yard art.
What
Flower pot.
What you really need to do on this is obviously keep it straight, have better quality parts, steel. Okay, so Mary had to edit a video because I was swearing at the stuff.
It was warranted swearing. It deserved it.
So let's just be honest. If you can cut the metal with tin snips like this, like Lennox aviation cutters, you can't weld it with a wire machine. Let's just be honest.
Not with something this mighty.
Well, I don't know.
High and mighty.
I might be able to go find some 023 wire or something, but I don't know. I'll have to look on the chart.
You literally just put in a new.
They don't care about
coil
that.
wire.
What I'm caring about is I have to look at the chart and see
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
can get lower. Otherwise, it's kind of like if I can do this edge here, see if I can go downhand, and I'm just stitching it. I've tried a few spots along here. Anyways, I left this kind of wide so I could fold it over. I don't know. I thought about brazing it, but that's pretty thin. But I might be able to go get some really light braze. You know, it's flux core braze. I have some heavy stuff in there. But if I get all this kind of weld in there, then I could maybe come back, braze it.
So you're just like caulking it?
With braze, yeah.
Yeah.
It melts at a lower temperature, but it'll this isn't disfiguring it too much, right? The heat isn't, I don't know. It was a good idea, but when we folded this over, it got a dent in it because it went on there like this, just slightly. It didn't roll straight. These didn't stay
It's
straight.
off a millimeter and you're screwed down the line.
I probably, well, see, if I had a slip roller, I could probably have used some heavier material, but I had this. I was going to give it a shot. You know, this is about experimenting today. I don't want to say I'm a loser and a failure, but
You can say you tried it and then show everyone the video.
There's a really good shot here that I'll get this done and it won't be usable. Like I won't be able to get it to seal, even though it, you know, it'll become a mailbox stand or something. I guess I don't know.
So I said yard art, a planter.
Drive over it with the Jeep, whatever. So
Yeah.
let me struggle along with it for a while.
Kind of looks like a bus for the struggle bus.
Yeah, we're definitely on the struggle bus with this. I thought it was going to be cool, and in my head it was, but the reality is it's not. But the way I've constructed it is I got one seam here and both ends, so it's like minimal welding. If you did a square or something, you'd have the bottom, the top, and the 4 sides.
Unless you managed to bend them all perfect.
You could bend some of them, and you can bend 2 like this, and then you still only end
True,
up
yeah.
with the top
Like
and the
staples
bottom.
in a box.
Yeah. I built gas tanks before out of steel, but I put one on a Jeep once. I did one on a bulldozer a few years before that.
A few years.
You
Like
weren't
15 years ago?
You weren't born.
Oh, different.
When I had the bulldozer, I made a gas tank for it. So I tried this. I understand the principle. I understand the function. But the moral of the story is if you can cut it with
Oh, and we
aviation
refreshed
snips.
ourselves on volume calculations. It's supposed to be about a 26-gallon tank,
Yeah.
which
Well-
obviously we'd never fill it up that much. I
Well-
mean, we could, but why?
I'm going to spend some hours wasting wire over here just to see what it turns out like. You know, I was talking big about seam sealer. I don't think I'm supposed to say the word. Anyways, maybe I'll have to look at getting some seam sealer and put on there and maybe come back and do the seams. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is hard to weld. It is so thin.
It's not a face of disappointment, but it's a face of
Well, the reality
It's a
is,
face.
the reality, just because you think it doesn't mean it's reality. Oh, I think I can do it. It's not the same as,
what are they like online and then versus reality?
yeah, I mean, maybe with a TIG torch and low TIG, you could probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know
We
that
don't
there's-
have nothing that small.
I know there's guys that can weld this that are watching the video, and that's great. I'm telling you what I'm doing, and I don't think I can do it. This wire's too heavy. My amperage it won't go low enough. But
And
I
in
can kinda
part, it's a skill issue. You're like,
I
I
can-
don't weld on stuff this
I
thin
can
all the
kind of
time.
stitch it along like this, but I'm not confident in my abilities. So we'll just see what happens. anyways, we'll chug along. Yeah, I'm not worried about this on the top because I was just going to smooth it out. Or actually, I was thinking about folding it over and then coming back, and maybe that's what we'll try to braze it.
Yeah, because you're obviously doing better on this doubled.
Oh yeah,
it's
it's downhill and doubled, yeah. And here's the challenge. See, if I had had a real tool that I could have made an edge to that and rolled an edge into it. And
then you actually have double?
You could have put it over. There's a lot of things I could have done, but it's backyard Sunday afternoon, so whatever. Let me struggle for a while, and after we give up, we'll go back to wiring, because that, I do have all the parts for it. Mm-hmm. But I just didn't want to start the motor without having a gas tank, Mary. I mean, you need to have a gas tank.
So we can spark the gas tank that's leaking?
Should I put, no, it's not going to leak before I ever put it on, dummy. Don't you listen when I say we're going to pressure test it? If it's not going to work, I'm going to throw it in the garbage. I don't have that much pride. I'll just put a boat can in the back and be a real YouTuber.
You know what? We can use the kerosene can from the Suburban.
No. So I'm sitting over here mad, Mary.
I know. I've been here the whole time.
This is something old guys do. They get an idea in their head. They think they can do it. They can't do it.
It's not exclusive to old guys. Every person does it.
Personal frustration level?
Oh, yeah.
0 to 700. I'm about 900 right now because I'm frustrated.
Our ambitions.
So the same problem's persisting. As you can see, I've been jumping around, and I've got most, it just burns through. Zip, zap, zip, zip, zap, So I've kind of got this going down here. It's whatever. So I was thinking, as much struggle as I had to make this work, this isn't quitter's talk, but this sounds like it could be quitter's talk.
I think that belongs on TikTok.
Quitter's talk?
Quitter's talk.
Quitter's talk.
Because they call things like, this, like car talk, or...
Can you just let me finish?
No.
You wonder why my frustration level's up. So, I'm thinking about going and getting a 15-gallon barrel. The ones that say Texaco or Quaker State or 76 and oil comes in them. And it's probably would work for a gas tank underneath there. We could probably hang it. And if we were smart, we would take some of this brass and just wrap it. But then the actual tank itself would be a sealed unit. It would be, factory made, and it would have a bung on the side, so then it would have a gas fill if I decided to do it that way, or I could, modify it. I don't know. I'm going to struggle with this for a little bit while. I'm almost giving up, but I'm not ready to throw in the towel because even if I finish this, I just feel like it would be hanging on by a thread, because once we put a little pressure to this, it's going to be leaking everywhere. And it has that dent in it. And it made me mad.
This feels like the kind of practice that your teacher puts out for you and says, here you go. And then at the end they go, throw it away. And then they say, here you go, try again and do it right this time.
What did you learn? Yeah, it's like cursive writing.
Wasn't your thing?
No, I could do it pretty good. But the whole point is it took a lot of practice. And
in Washington State, I was the last class that it was a required part of the curriculum.
Why do you keep interrupting me?
Because it pisses you off. I'm your daughter for a reason.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to put away my stuff for today.
Say bye.
I think I got myself a little sunburn there before I put on my jacket. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Something bit me. So I'm frustrated about that, so I'm putting it on to something else. I said to talk about wiring. So I got this wiring, Mary, this headlight switch. I think it was $12-13 from Amazon. Now, I don't really want to take all the tarps off because I got work in the morning, and there's instructions in there. But I had this old-timey Chevy Buick light switch thing. Let's see if it fits on here, because then I get rid of this one. And I just modernized it. But I don't even know if this is going to work. I can't throw that one away. Oh, it looks like it's going to go on. Alright, we got to go see if it'll look good with the dash. That's why that screwdriver's modified, so it'll fit in these. There's a method to my madness. Come on, Mary, let's go see if it'll work in there. We got it so well tarped.
I think you're supposed to ask before you go under someone's skirt.
Well, it is a girl. Okay, well, anyways, I got a spot for it. So these are chrome, but the center needs to be black, so we'll have to paint that center black, and it'll be close enough to those other ones. It's better than this, I think. So, at least there's something. There's a win. I'm going to leave that on there and then take it back off when I have to put it in the dash.
I don't even know if it works.
So let me explain something here to you, Mary. So there's instructions. I read them. Power in. One goes to the headlight. One goes to the park light. And then these are tail lights, I think is what it said. Let me show you. So on Amazon, you can, for $11, I think, buy one with no instructions. But I bought the one with instructions because, oh, here we go. Tail light, park light, headlight, battery. And it has a fuse there in case you fry them somehow. But there'll already be a fuse in my fuse panel. So it would be a couple of wins here. So we didn't win on a gas tank yet. But I don't know, maybe I'll stick with it. Gosh, I don't know. Anyways, you can put in the comments, if you were doing this, what would you do to like try to be like easier for yourself? I don't know. If I sit there and weld all that, I could do it. And I could attach it. Then I could seal it. Then I could worry about it.
That's a you be out here alone do it thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting mad at Mary. I wasn't getting mad at Mary. I was just getting mad at the whole system. And you just asked me questions like, go away. Mariana is my third daughter, so she's listened to my ramblings for, what are you, 25 years old, 24, 22? How old are you?
23 and a half.
Yeah, see, 23 and a half. I got it right the first
How
time.
old's your son turning in 2 weeks?
22.
And your oldest in 2 days?
She's going to be 28.
Okay, now the last one.
She's 20. She was born in 2000. So that's
Number
an easy
2.
one.
There you go.
Yeah, she's the easy one. Don't ask me how old Mrs. Just Enough Garage is. Don't ask me.
I know.
I don't want to say it on the air.
Oh, okay.
It's a woman's prerogative.
Oh,
you know?
sure.
Yeah.
Mrs. Just Enough Garage does not care, but...
Well, she's younger than me. But barely. She's catching me. All right, let's clean up our mess. I'm going to go to the dog park.
This is the face of hesitant appointment.
Yeah, and we got to listen to the neighbor in the lawnmower. Okay, why am I sitting down here, Mary? Because what did I say? I was cleaning up my tools because I've been mad at the gas tank all day. What did I say?
Oh, we should put it in there to see. We should dry fit it. We should just go look.
Right, because I said if it doesn't fit, why am I even welding it? Because I'm mad at it. And then what did we do?
Ooh, show them from down there.
Yeah, let me show you the camera down here. So you see that I got it exactly. I did some measuring, and I got it to where, it's obviously not finished. But when you look at it like this, it's like, well, you've got it exactly right. We've shaped it just right. It's got a good look to it. It's got that authentic 30s traveling, and it just looks badass. Okay, let's be honest. So, I guess not only are we working on brakes, which I didn't bother to show you, because every YouTuber shows you brakes and broken studs. Yay!
Oh, but don't worry. Next week is wiring.
Anyways,
next week is wiring.
Mariana and myself are just discussing. We're not going to even show you this gas tank. We're just going to throw it away. You'll never see it on video. But now we're back to leaving the video we've already made with the frustration. I will finish welding it. We'll pressurize it, and then we'll let it tell us, Mary,
if it wants to live,
yes, if the gas tank,
if it says A, the same for me.
If the gas tank hangs together. Now let's not oversell what we're trying to do. You remember this car was put together with wood and nails, so I guess 24 gauge.
So I guess we need to use some wood and nails.
So 24 gauge brass, steel, whatever.
Reel.
Yeah. I guess it needs to stay because that's what I wanted it to do, and I was just frustrated how thin it was to weld. So, shut up, lawnmower. Anyways, I guess I'll finish welding it. We'll try to go ahead and seal it, and then we'll just keep like 5 gallons in it, and it's going to stay outside this summer anyway. So if it leaks, we'll know. So then, what in here, Mary? I'm going to cut back to like probably right there or so, where the metal turns good again. Then we're going to take another piece of brass and go under there and bolt that in, and then we're going to do the sides. But
complimentary sunglasses, like when you get your eyes dilated at the eye doctor.
But then I'm going to have to get that dent kicked out before I do any of the other brass work.
I'd like to see you try to kick it out.
Well,
I want you to climb up there when it's still, this paper thin rust and really wail on her.
You know what? I'm gonna get me a hammer and whale on it when I'm getting frustrated with the gas tank. And by
Okay.
then, I'll have the gas tank done and the.
Then you'll be tired and angry?
Yeah, it'll be all dented out though. It'll be straight.
Okay.
No, I didn't want to make it worse, so I'm waiting on a guy who's supposed to help me. All right, with that, we'll probably call it a night, and we'll make the rest of it next weekend. So keep watching. There's more to come. Yeah, we'll finish the gas tank. Okay, so Johnny and me came out tonight with the Suburban. Why, John? Why did we come out tonight?
This.
Because what are we working on? What did he just say? 1954 International T150. Oh, getting dark in here. T150. Big 6-cylinder. There's some issues with the wiring. It's not cranking fast enough. So we've checked. It has spark. It has fuel. It ran and was put in here 6 months ago. So what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to pull this thing out, and then we're probably going to pull start it and see if it runs again. Of course it will. But anyways, this guy has a really cool 41 Plymouth original car from California. He's doing a restoration on the powertrain of it. This is a really super cool car. Same from the San Francisco area, I think. And then of course my Suburban we drove over, and we're working on that. So we'll try to this is just a little insert film. What is tonight, like a Thursday night? Yeah, I think it's Thursday night. Called to give him a hand. He's a friend of mine. Stand by, we'll show you the antics. So did you see how heavy duty this chain is? It's gonna do all right. Anyway, so we cleaned the points. It's getting spark. I didn't show you cranking, but we checked with the spark checker. It's getting spark. We sprayed some starting fluid. It seems like when we jump the solenoid, it gets a little more amperage, so there's some issue with the wiring. So we'll tow it and see what happens. I'll see what happens. Be a push to do your best.
Yeah, you're pulling it now.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah, pull it as fast as you can. So is it trying to start?
It's trying. Too slow though.
Yeah. It sounds like it's running.
It's running now. I didn't even know it was running. Yeah, now look at your smart thing.
Yeah.
Hey, get it?
firing just fine. Look at that.
That's all it took, was it just needed to spin a little bit. All right.
Problem is, though,
John, you're a young man.
still a little
Jump in there and unplug that and plug it back in.
No.
All right, well, let me back it up. Jump in the cab, John. You can ride along.
All right.
It's running so quiet in here. I was trying to look over to see the fan turning. So I'm like, what the heck? So you remember the other day when you're trying to move my RS Capri and you're like, where's reverse? And I said, old trucks have reverse way up here where fifth gear would be. Let's see if that's it. John, it is. Push that choke in now. Oh, it's quiet. Oh, yeah. Thing's huge.
Yeah, it's 2.5 ton truck. What you expect?
There's no mirror on that side.
No, it's currently right there.
So I think that's probably it for the video. We got it running. Why? I think it needs some wiring to the solenoid. At least we'll get it moved out of the way because he wanted to do something in his little garage. Maybe we'll take it for a drive. I don't know. Anyways, we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program.